Hello. I made a promise to myself that I was going to post more on YouTube, and so here we go. I am on day something, 50 something of pandemic isolation. I have not been quarantined. I mean, I did not have it, and I did not leave the country. So I have been able to do some things, but whatever. Isolation. Um, Kind of starting to lose my mind. I finally showered today. It had legitimately been way too long for me to even say on this without being completely humiliated. And I wore the same clothes for 3 days. I feel like I've given up. But I have not. I showered, got on some new clothes today, got my Wu-Tang on today. I've been taking I got my vitamins, I ordered them. I actually ordered some Overtone so that we can get rid of some of this gray, and I ordered a kit to do my nails. So, self-care. We're probably all going through these roller coaster moments of emotions. One week I was convinced I had the coronavirus, so I was taking my temperature like every couple hours, taking Larry's temperature, taking Vincent's temperature. I'm pretty sure they are all very glad that I am over that. I've also had the fuck the pandemic, I'm still gonna hustle moments where I was really motivated and had people donate clothes to me and was listing and doing my full-time job, of course, which is super important, and cleaning the house and unpacking because, of course, my husband and I decided to move in the middle of a pandemic. And then I've had my moments where I have just missed people so much. People who I haven't thought of in a million years. So thank God for social media stalking, because I've been able to track these people down and see what they're doing. So if you're somebody from my past, I probably looked you up. I had some laughs. I had some whoa moments. So that was fun. I mean, it's a weird time, right? So I have found myself trying to come up with creative things to do for a 3-year-old who is it's hard. It's really hard. Yes, Larry and I chose to have a kid. But we have him in daycare because we're not teachers. That's not what we excel at, and I'm not gonna sit there and make any sort of claims about how it's a teacher's responsibility to educate your child and such, but it makes me really appreciate the daycare workers that we've had, because day in and day out, not only are they dealing with Vincent, but with however many kids they are given to be responsible for and come up with lesson plans for and keep them entertained and deal with their owies and their pouting and their tantrums and going to the bathroom and training on all of that and rewarding and giving kudos and also making sure they're not total serial killers and that they don't throw themselves down a flight of stairs. I legitimately appreciate daycare people so much, and I'm sure parents with older children are feeling the same way about teachers. I miss being able to just get in my car and go get a soda. I mean, yes, could I Instacart it? Yes. Did I buy the membership? Yes. And you should too. I'm not getting any promotions for telling you that. But it's the little things. So I think when I come out of this pandemic, I'm going to be really thankful for weekend trips like little road trips, going out for brunch, going to the thrift stores, going to the mall. Um, I've never missed shopping in person so much. I've always been an online shopper. I've loved to shop online other than thrifting, but I really do miss Target runs and going to Home Goods and seeing what they got in stock and things like that. Um, I'm really impressed with how resilient people have been with taking something that might seem impossible during this time and making it possible. Um, I think that's really admirable, and I think people's creativity and innovation has really soared during this time. But I also wonder, now that in 1 month I will be 4 years completely sober. No drugs, no booze, nothing. In October, I will be 15 years clean from drugs. And it made me reflect a little bit and wonder, like, how are people dealing with their addictions during this time? And then that led to me wondering how people are dealing with their depression or their anxiety during this time. It's just, there's so much to consider, and how it does affect all of us in some way, right? So, I guess I don't know. I guess this is like my like word vomit of how I'm feeling about everything. And really has no point, and I'm basically rambling. So if you are watching this, you have probably shut me off at this point. But if you are still listening, that's great. Um, so I am going to do my best to stay in stride during this, of being positive, remaining optimistic, and I'm not ready to go out. I miss going to the mall and stopping and grabbing a Starbucks and heading out for brunch with my friends, and then going to an art show or hitting up a craft fair or going to the flea market. Or I miss those things so much, but not enough to risk those people who are really susceptible to this pandemic to go out early. I'm not ready yet. I'm not an early adopter in marketing terms of being first to the restaurant, first to the bar, first to the store. That's not going to be me. And I really don't know how I feel about it being anybody. I've got a lot of emails this past week of businesses explaining how they're reopening, and I felt icky about it. And yes, I want our country to open up. I do. I know so many businesses and so many people have been displaced because of this, but I just don't feel like we're ready. I don't know when that will be, but from the little amount of news that I watch, it doesn't seem like the CDC or the medical professionals think that this is a good idea. And I feel like they should be listened to, because most scary movies start, if they're about like sci-fi stuff, about people not paying attention to like the scientists or the doctors. So we should probably listen to them. So that's my soapbox. Wear a face mask. Don't be a dickhead. There are people who are seriously, there are people that died, are dying, and will die because of this. Don't be a part of that. Wash your fucking hands. You should have all along. Don't touch your face. That's a hard one for me. And then just be kind to people. Everybody is going through something during this that might be minimal in comparison to what another person is going to, but everybody's going through something. And a lot of people are being able to hold their heads up high, even though maybe they've lost a loved one, maybe a loved one is sick, maybe they are on the brink of losing their home or their business. There's a lot of bad shit going on. So, I, I, I don't. People are gonna watch this video and think that I'm crazy, but I have promised to be more active on YouTube and to be more authentic with my audience so that you guys can get to know me more and know how I feel about things. And if you like it, cool. If you don't, I'm sorry, but this is just me being truly honest. And I also am completely open to hearing other people's views as long as they're not dickheads about it. But Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. I'm excited about that. And Saturday, I'm doing a virtual MS walk for my mom. So that's going to be pretty great. I haven't actually been able to go to one of her MS walks for quite a while because I've lived across the country. So maybe this is something they'll continue to do moving forward. And I'll actually put a link below my video. And if you would like to donate to my MS Walk team, that would be awesome. I know a lot of people are going through tough times though. So if you can't, no problem. You can join the walk. Come walk with us. It is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 9th. Yes, the 9th of May. What else? Oh, my brother and his wife, they had a baby. So I'm an auntie again to a little girl. Very excited to shop for her. And I'm hoping to see them in 2020, hopefully. I think that's really it for now. But I have now wasted 12 minutes of your time, going on 13, and would just like to say thanks if you made it through this video, and please subscribe. I'm trying to do something here, and I would love to get some. I'd love to grow my audience, right? That's kind of what everybody's on YouTube for, but I have a very small audience right now, and that's okay, but I would love for it to grow. But that's it for now, so I will stop wasting your time, and I hope that you are being safe, and I hope that you are healthy and happy and taking care of yourself both physically, mentally, and spiritually, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.